Okay. I'm not sure what happened there, but the video was kind of stretched out. That was weird. Anyhow, welcome to this evening's episode of Bob's Live, our weekly show right here on the internet. And well, this week I have a pretty short episode. Mainly, it's an announcement and a look at the weather. Um, this time of year, it's kind of rainy outside. I haven't been able to get out in the garden to shoot some video because we've been having storms in the evenings, which we definitely need the rain, especially after that heat last week. I mean, that was just insane. Um, we're kind of out of the air fryer now, which is nice. Um, but I haven't been able to make it out into the garden to shoot a video. Um, I should do one on my wildflower beds. They are looking just beautiful after this rain. I've got cosmos starting to pop off, and some zinnias starting to bloom, cornflower, and it is just gorgeous right now. Um, that being said, I do have an announcement this week, and that has to do with your garden. So if you have a vegetable garden or a flower garden and you want to share photos of it, we have a contest going on right now. It is our Garden of the Summer contest. And basically, I haven't had any entries so far. I've had a few, but I want to get more entries into the contest. So here's where your chance comes in because, hey, I haven't had a lot of entries. So if you enter, your chances of winning are very, very high. So head over to our website. I'm going to extend the deadline for entries. But if you head over to our website at bobsmarket.com, over on the home page or any page, there's a little green bar up at the top that says Garden of the Summer Contest. And excuse me, I have to look up because the monitor is actually kind of up above my head from where I'm sitting. But anyhow, there's just a simple form there. Just give me your first name, last name, a good email and phone number to reach you at. And then there's a spot where you can upload a photo. You can do it from your phone, from a computer, but just upload a photo of your garden and hit submit, and then it gets dropped right into my inbox on my email. I set up a little folder that it gets sorted into, and that way I've got all the entries. So today was the deadline for it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the deadline out to July 4th. So head out to your garden. It could be vegetable garden, flower garden, landscape bed, whatever. Take a nice photo of it and send it to me. that's all there is to it as far as entering. And I'm going to put together a nice little prize package. I want to kind of be a surprise, and I do have a little bit of an idea for this. What I would like to do is actually come out, visit you, give you the prize in person, and kind of do a little thing that way, you know? Um, so, yeah, go ahead and enter it. You might win some really cool prizes if you do. But that's been extended to July 4th. And, well, let me find my mouse here. Again, yeah, just show me your garden, basically. um, yeah, and right now I know the weather, it's been a little bit rough with the rain and stuff. It's been raining here in Mason pretty much all day. And let's jump over and take a look at the weather. So right now definitely a lot better than this time last week. This time last week it was like what, half a billion degrees outside. Like I'm pretty sure like our sidewalk out here it just now re-solidified. It was magma. Um, but yeah, it was toasty last week, and right now it is 76 degrees here in Mason. With the humidity though, it does feel like it's more kind of up in the 80s. It's still rather sticky outside. Um, but if we jump down and look at the radar, the rain is kind of moving off of us, which kind of highlighted there in the middle of the map. I have it centered over Mason. Um, but yeah, the rain is kind of moving off to the east now. And if we look ahead, unfortunately, the rest of this week we're getting kind of back into the oven. So tomorrow we're going to be up around 87, next day 88, Friday for the 4th of July. It seems like 4th of July is always toasty. But yeah, we're going to be up around 90 for the 4th. Which, after having a hot day on July 4th, being outside, cookouts, whatever, to me it always makes the evening nice to go out and sit in the evening. Maybe you go to a nice park or something to watch fireworks. You put out a blanket, kind of relax, and in the cool of the evening and watch the fireworks. That's something fun to do. Something my family always did. We live out in the country. Our farm is, kind of, I'm pointing that general direction, but it's east of the office here in Mason. But we have a big hill, and from up on top of our hill, we could see like Pomeroy's fireworks. If you turned more to the north, you could see like if Racine did fireworks, you could see those. But you can see them off in the distance. You can see the fireworks, and then about 30 seconds later, you'd actually hear the boom. So that was kind of neat. And then always people out in the community were setting off fireworks too. So we'd just go up there and enjoy the evening, try to not get ate up by mosquitoes, and watch the fireworks. So yeah, plan on making plans for Friday evening. Heading into the weekend, again, toasty, toasty, toasty weekend. Kind of right around the 90 mark, 92, 93. Down the 70s at nighttime. But it is going to be a great weekend to get out and do July 4th things. Another thing is our podcast. So I don't have July's almanac up yet. It's July 1st. I'll start working on typing it. I just haven't got it posted. But we'll get the gardening almanac up. I was going to turn around and look at it because I had like right here taped to my wall. But yeah, I'll have the almanac up and online tomorrow along with the recipe for this week. So check that out. And along the lines of the almanac, you can check out our podcast every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. to kind of get you in the gardening mood for the week ahead. So I always cover gardening tasks for the week ahead and then the upcoming weather forecast. Now, this week, let's see. I'm trying to think ahead on my schedule here. This week will be the last week that we'll have a weather forecast for a while because I'm actually going to be away for a while. So I'm going to have to like pre-record episodes of the Keep Growing podcast. So that means I can't do, an up-to-date weather forecast. So pretty much the month of July, it's all going to be pre-recorded. And along the same lines, next week's episode of Bob's Live is going to be our last episode for the month of July. So the rest of July, we won't have episodes, and then we'll pick back up in August. And I have got some amazing stuff planned for when we pick back up. So you'll just have to stay tuned and check that out. And, well, that is about all that I have for this week. So, again, short episode. As I said, check out our Garden of the Summer contest. Make sure you get your photo entered so that way you have a chance at winning an awesome prize. And, well, that is all that I have for this week. So, until next time, keep growing.